What's up, guys? I'm Clint and we're here today for my Equinety Barn Check. I'm from Florida. When I was a kid growing up, nobody in my family roped professionally or nothing. We all just kind of rope to rope in the backyard. I guess I just took to it and I loved it. Rodeoing, it's a small world down there, so to go and compete and try to be good to get to a professional level, you had to travel a lot of miles. Luckily, I was in with a small group of guys down there that wanted to help. They hauled me around, and I was the youngest one. I've never had a real job. This is my job. We got this place here in 2018. First year I made the finals in the heeling. I knew I needed to be in Stephenville for team roping reasons, because if you're gonna be a team roper, you gotta be here to get a good partner and to work at it every day and be around the best. I actually came here when I was probably 15 or 16 with a buddy of mine from back in Florida. He was gonna go to school here in Tarleton, and I was just hanging out, and him and his grandmother ended up buying this place. Later on, you know, you kick it down the road to 2018 and I end up with it. It's pretty neat. There's a lot of cool stories around here. Over on this side, we got some brood mares, because this time of the year they're always having babies. So we get them up from the pasture out back, and that way if anything goes wrong, we can, you know, keep an eye on them. And we like to see the babies being born, and you know, it's pretty cool every morning to wake up and look out there that time of the year and have a new one that's arrived. On this side, we got Joe and JV. JV's the first horse I made it on heading, which was 2021. He's been a great horse, and now he just kind of hangs out. And in the field with him, we got Joe, which is pretty much the one I ride everywhere nowadays. He was the 2023 head horse of the year, and he's been nothing but special, and I'm blessed to have him. He came from JD Yates, and anytime you get to own a horse like him, you're pretty lucky. We got transmission in the barn, so let's go check him out. Well, here's the barn, 6 stalls and nothing too fancy, but just something for horses to get up out of the weather, you know, and when it's too hot or if it's raining. And we got some colts and stuff in here, and then we got Tranny in here in the first stall. Well, Tranny, he's 21 this year. I got him when he was 17 back in 2021. And my vet told me, you know, take care of him because we don't know how many years we can get out of him. He loves doing what he does, so I think that's helped a lot, and Equinety, man, it has dang sure done a lot for him. I have a story about the Equinety. I let Caleb Driggers use him, longtime friend of mine. He used him for the building rodeos that year with me and took him on to win the American. He brought him back to me to ride him somewhere, and he said, hey, keep him on Equinety. And I was like, all right, you know, whatever. Well, I didn't do it the first time, sitting back, and he had to ride him somewhere, and he said, you didn't keep him on Equinety, did you? I said, no. So anyway, he's like, I'm telling you, you need to leave him on it. And when I sent him back the second time and he brought him to me again, I kept him on it. He used to just walk to the feed bucket. He just kind of ease up there. Well, when we started keeping him on Equinety full time, this sucker would come running, bucking. It's unreal. He had like a colt, you know, not even just that. When you get on his back, you can feel him, how he stretches out, and he moves around so much better, and he feels like a young horse. And I truly think that the Equinety, that and my vet, has been a huge part in keeping him going. I couldn't thank him enough, you know. He's been good to me and my family, and I hope I get to ride him for a few more years. My whole life I've rode really good horses, so I want to try to raise them as well. My goal, obviously, is to be one of the best, and the only way to be the best nowadays, you got to have the best horses. I wanted to breed one of my mares, trying to get the closest thing I could to transmission, which would have been to his half-brother Rooster, which Patrick Smith rode the finals and has been a great heel horse. We bred to one of our mares, and dang if he didn't pop out looking like transmission, so it's kind of how he got the name Little T. He's a big bone, and he's going to be a big colt. He's only 2 this year. He's fixing to go to the trainer. Hopefully, you know, he can fill Tranny's shoes, which are some big ones to fill. This little filly here, she'll be a yearling. She's a little late, but she's out of Winter's version and out of a running mare on the bottom side, which Winter's version is JV's full brother. We call him JV for Jubilant version, which is a cool deal. I have 2 fillies off of Winter's version. Heck, if one was to turn out good, you can't go wrong. We got real high hopes for them, so we'll see how it goes, and let's go over to the arena where we spend most of our time. When we first moved here, this arena, it was a little bit small, so we had to knock down 3 sides of it and expand it a little bit where we could do some team roping because it was a little bit tight. It was supposed to be 250 long, but I made it 240 because all my horses are on Equinety, and it makes them, you know, run a little bit faster. And I think T-Wade had said, makes it where Clint don't have to reach, apparently. So when I got riding fast horses, I figured I'd just shorten my arena up thanks to T-Wade, so it was a good idea. The black boxes that are leaned up right there, that's the actual boxes that they use for the finals at the NFR every year. So hopefully at the end of every year, we make the finals, and about a month out before December, we set them up and do some practicing and try to get ready. We cut the arena down and set it up just like the Thomas & Mack Center. I've been lucky, that's one thing about it. I've been around a lot of good guys that's helped me through my career. If you're not willing to work at it, you're not gonna be great at nothing. No matter what, you still have to go take care of your horse. You have to make sure everything's done correct and they're taken care of the right way. You need to create yourself a great work ethic and stick with it. Being away from my family so long, rodeoing wise, I think that's why I'm so hard-headed about, I want my family to go everywhere with me. I always knew Brittany because we were both from back east and it's a tight circle down there. We dated for a couple years, got married in 21, then come Claxton, and now we have another little girl that was born in January. I tell them, I said, if y'all aren't going, I'm not going. Because it's a different feeling having your family there than just being by yourself. I don't know. No matter how bad things go in the arena, when you get back to the bus, you forget about it all. So I wouldn't have it no other way. Who knows how much longer I got, but I want to win a gold buckle before it's over. It's been a journey, and it just keeps getting better though, it feels like.